Hello and welcome to BQ Prime. I'm Vikas Srivastava. Today we are joined with the Managing Director of Indraprasth Gas Limited, Mr. Kamal Kishore Chatiwal. He'll be talking to us about the financial results of the company for the second quarter and also the way forward. So welcome to BQ Prime, Mr. Chatiwal.
Yeah, good morning, and I wish your viewers also very good morning.
Yeah, hi. And basically, sir, if you can take our audience to what could be the reasons why your revenue figures were constrained in this quarter, and going ahead, how do you see the full year numbers?
Yeah, if you see the revenue numbers, if you compare to the last year, there is an increase of MMSCMD. If you see 8.09 we did last year, and this quarter we did 8.3. Sequentially, the numbers are flat, you can say, 8.2 to 8.3. The main reason behind that has been that in quarter two, there was an impact of floods in Delhi as well as the G20, due to which the offices and some of our stations were closed.
Mhm. Okay. And in terms of volumes, you said you did 8.3 MMSCMD. What is our total requirement as of now, and where are we sourcing this gas from, the natural gas?
So, we get 88% of our allocation for CNG as well as domestic PNG. We get APM allocation. And for industrial and commercial, 100% is sourced from RLNG. So we have APM allocation, plus we are sourcing, we have some long-term, medium-term contracts lined up, which are linked to Henry Hub as well as JKM Brent. So that's the portfolio we have. So if in terms of numbers, you say around 2 million, 2.2 million we are sourcing, and around 6 million we are getting the allocation from APM.
Okay.
And
And
a
so,
small quantity of high pressure, high temperature gas is also we are sourcing, small
mhm.
quantity.
Okay, so that you are participating in e-auctions from RAL and BP also?
Yes, yes, we are
Okay.
participating.
Mhm. And sir, as far as demand for gas is concerned, last year we saw that a lot of CGD companies they had to import LNG from abroad, to meet the demand. So as of now, what is the current ratio in terms of import and domestic that we have?
So as I said, around 2.2 million we are sourcing, we are importing
Mhm.
RLNG. For that we have medium-term and long-term contracts. And around 6 million we are getting the allocation, 6.09 the number is.
So this 2 MMSCMD that you said is going to decrease or going to increase going forward?
Actually, every quarter we are seeing that this number is going to increase, because more and more CGD companies are commissioning there, and the requirement of APM gas is going up. So that KT being constant and the newer and newer CGD is getting commissioned, so we feel this number is going to go down
Okay.
to somewhere around from it. If I talk about IGL, we are getting around 88% allocation and 12% we have to source as far as the segment where APM is allocated, that is CNG and domestic PNG, these
Okay.
two segments.
And you also want to participate in next round of PNGRB round of bidding for geographical areas? Which are the new areas
Yeah,
that you are
the
looking
12th
at? Yeah,
round,
12th round.
yeah, 12th round, what has come up is basically Northeast region, except for Assam, for which the bidding was done earlier, and Kashmir and Leh and Ladakh region. So we are evaluating all the areas, and we are evaluating with a positive frame of mind that we, as a largest CGD company, we must participate in the bids.
But
So
what
that has
is,
been our stance.
yeah,
And since you know that we are already operating beyond Delhi NCR region, so we would be open to operating in all those areas also.
okay. But is there any number that you would like to put how many you are looking at? New areas?
No, we are evaluating all the opportunities. So still we have time. January is the last day. So
Okay.
we don't have the numbers as of now. So we are evaluating all the opportunities,
And in terms of,
preparing the feasibility reports.
okay. And in terms of pricing of CNG and PNG, what is the optimum level that you are looking at? Is there chance of any hike going ahead in the prices of CNG and PNG?
No, we would like to price our CNG as competitive to petrol and diesel, because that improves our conversions. And if you see in Delhi, we have priced it around 74.59, and petrol is at 96.5. So 21, 22 rupees difference is there. We would like similar situation in all states, but due to the taxation, like Delhi has zero VAT, whereas other states have VAT ranging from 5% to 12.5%. So that, but we try to keep the prices of CNG competitive to petrol and diesel.
Okay. And so, is there any impact of Israel and Hamas conflict on pricing of LNG? Do you see any kind of conflict related issues in future?
Actually, there was an impact on the spot market due to that. But since we have all the long-term and medium-term contracts, so in our case, it was the impact was not there, since we don't have any volumes which are sourced through spot.
Okay. But for your long term contract, what is the price? If you can discuss the price of gas that you are sourcing?
It's 11 to 12 dollar per
Per
MMSCM landed cost.
MMBTU. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
dollar per MMBTU.
And sir, one last question on how do you see your sector going ahead? Demand for CGD related, players in the market in terms of volumes.
You see, we feel that if you look at the Indian scenario, that India has a target of net zero of 2070, but immediate target of 2030 is reduction by 30%. So we feel that this fuel is one where India can immediately achieve the target without investing too much on the infrastructure, in the sense that if we replace diesel, and if you see the diesel consumption in India, it's approximately 100 billion liters. 70% of that goes to transport sector. So even 1% shift in that translates to 2 million MMSCMD. And if we do it 10%, so 20 million MMSCMD is required. The current consumption levels that we are at is around 22, 23 million. So even a 10% shift from diesel, we will be doubling our CNG, PNG requirement. So that is one area we feel that by 2030, India should focus on that. And in that direction, the CGD companies, it's a very wonderful job done by PNGRB, that they have allocated almost 88% of area and 98% population wise. So we have CGD companies who can build the infrastructure. Only thing is we need to increase the pace of execution. That I'm sure PNGRB is working on that.
Would you also be looking at CBG or compressed biogas as one of your gas
That is already, yeah, that is already, we have a target of 5,000 CBG stations. That translates to around 20 million gas if all 5,000 come in place. IGL is also having a target of 100, putting up 100 CBG stations, 10 of our own. Although the awareness about CBG and some issues are coming up related to quality, but I'm sure going forward these issues will be taken care, and there will be growing awareness, because this is one area India as a largest consumer of energy and waste energy is produced in the process, because we have a large population and we generate a lot of solid waste, agriculture waste. So that is one area where there is a huge potential that we can tap into that and be self-reliant.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Chatiwal, for talking to BQ Prime. It was pleasure talking to you.